Every man says he wants to be strong. He wants discipline, respect, power, control over his life. But what most men don't understand is that strength is not something you add to yourself. It is something you carve out of yourself. And carving hurts. Becoming a strong man is not a motivational speech. It is not a highlight reel. It is not a quote you post online. It is a slow, uncomfortable transformation that forces you to confront everything weak inside you. And that confrontation is painful. The pain begins when you realize that no one is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your family, not society. No mentor is going to appear at your door and hand you discipline. No miracle is going to fix your bad habits. No opportunity is going to fall perfectly into your lap while you sit and wait. There's a moment in a man's life when he looks around and understands that if his life is going to change, it will change because he changed. And in that moment, the excuses die. That death is painful because excuses are comfortable. Blame is comfortable. Saying, I didn't have the right support is comfortable. Saying, I'll start next month is comfortable. Taking responsibility is not. A strong man is built the day he stops pointing outward and starts looking inward. He studies his weaknesses. He faces his laziness. He admits his addictions. He confronts his fear. And instead of running from them, he decides to dominate them. But domination requires sacrifice. You will sacrifice sleep to wake up earlier than you want to. You will sacrifice temporary pleasure for long-term gain. You will sacrifice the version of yourself that needed constant validation. And when you start doing that, something strange happens. People begin to distance themselves from you. Not because you did something wrong, but because growth makes others uncomfortable. When you stop gossiping, they call you boring. When you stop chasing attention, they call you antisocial. When you stop explaining yourself, they call you arrogant. But what they don't see is that you're building something internally that doesn't require applause. And that isolation, that's part of the pain. There will be nights when you sit alone with your thoughts. Nights when discipline feels heavy. Nights when the gym feels harder, when the business feels slower, when progress feels invisible. And in those moments, your mind will whisper to you. It will say, why are you doing this? No one would blame you if you relaxed. No one would notice if you quit. That voice is comfort, and comfort is seductive. The pain of becoming a strong man is learning to say no to that voice. Over and over again. Not once, not twice, but daily. Strength is not built in grand, heroic moments. It is built in small, invisible decisions. The decision to get up when the alarm rings. The decision to work when you don't feel inspired. The decision to remain calm when someone disrespects you. The decision to walk away instead of reacting emotionally. These decisions are quiet. They are repetitive. They are often unnoticed, but they are shaping you. Another painful truth is that becoming strong means letting go of the need to be liked. A strong man is not driven by approval. He is driven by principle. And principles will cost you popularity. You may lose relationships because you set boundaries. You may lose opportunities because you refuse to compromise your values. You may lose comfort because you refuse to stay average. And average is seductive. Average allows you to blend in. Average protects you from criticism. Average never demands too much from you. But strong men are not average. Strong men are forged through resistance. Think about it. Muscles do not grow without tension. Diamonds are not formed without pressure. Steel is not hardened without fire. Why would a man be any different? Pressure is not a sign you're failing. It is a sign you're being shaped. The problem is that most men quit during the shaping process. They interpret pain as punishment instead of preparation. They mistake discomfort for danger. So they retreat back to what feels safe. But safety rarely builds greatness. The pain of becoming a strong man is the pain of transformation. It is the pain of outgrowing your old identity. It is watching your old habits die. It is realizing that the boy inside, you can no longer lead your life. At some point, the boy must step aside so the man can take control. And that transition is not gentle. You will question yourself. You will doubt your path. You will feel misunderstood. You will feel alone. You will feel like progress is slower than it should be. But if you stay disciplined, something shifts. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to control your emotions instead of being controlled by them. You begin to speak less, but mean more. You begin to react less, but observe more. You begin to move with intention instead of impulse. And that is when you realize something powerful. The pain did not break you. It refined you. The strong man is not the loudest in the room. He is not the most aggressive. He is not the one constantly proving himself. The strong man is steady, grounded, unshaken by small storms because he survived larger ones internally. He does not need to announce his discipline. He lives it. He does not need to chase respect. He commands it quietly. He does not need validation. He validates himself through his standards. And that level of inner control only comes from enduring the pain most men try to escape. So if your journey feels heavy right now, if you feel isolated, if discipline feels exhausting, if growth feels lonely, understand this. You are not breaking. You are becoming. The pain you feel is the resistance that builds resilience. The sacrifice you make today becomes the strength you rely on tomorrow. The loneliness you endure now becomes the independence you are grateful for later. Becoming a strong man is not glamorous. It is not comfortable. It is not quick, but it is worth it. Because once you build real strength, mental, emotional, physical, no one can take it from you. Circumstances may change. People may leave. Success may fluctuate. But your discipline remains. Your character remains. Your resilience remains. And that is power. So embrace the process. Accept the isolation. Welcome the discomfort. Let the fire shape you instead of running from it. The pain is temporary, but the man you are becoming is permanent. Stay disciplined. Stay grounded. Stay resilient.